Historical mysteries that will probably never be solved. There are some historical mysteries that may never be solved, from the date that Jesus was born to the identity of Jack the Ripper to the location of Cleopatra's tomb. We are starting a series of stories about such mysteries. 1. The mystery of Vincent van Gogh's death. Vincent van Gogh's death occurred in the early morning of July 29, 1890, in his room at the Auberge Ravoux in the village of Auvers-sur-Oise in northern France. The Dutch painter was widely believed to have shot himself at the age of 37. But did this really happen? For years everyone blamed Van Gogh's fragile mental health. In July 1890, after spending nearly a year in an asylum where he painted many of his most iconic paintings, including Starry Night, he obviously still suffered from never-ending mood swings. Account of Van Gogh's suicide is based on the testimony of Adeline Ravoux, the daughter of the owner of the Ravoux Inn, who was 13 at the time. She didn't tell the story until 1953, channeling the stories her father, Gustave, had told her over 50 years prior. Two Pulitzer Prize-winning authors, Stephen Nafy and Gregory White Smith, made the shocking claim that Van Gogh was shot, possibly accidentally. The biographers point to Gaston and René Secretan, students at a Paris lycée, as responsible for the incident. There is one more fact, a long-neglected account by a woman from an affluent family in Auvers. She broke with the community omerta and revealed that Van Gogh wasn't in fact at the wheat field at the time the fatal shot was fired. According to her, Van Gogh was actually on the road that led to the Secretans' villa. The boys never came forward, he was told, because they feared being accused of murder, and Van Gogh chose to protect them as a final act of martyrdom. The authors of the biography from 2011 postulate that after he was fatally wounded, Van Gogh welcomed death and believed the boys had done him a favor, hence his widely quoted deathbed remark, "Do not accuse anyone, it is I who wanted to kill myself." The mystery of Vincent van Gogh's death will be probably never solved. But for many, the legend of his genius mental illness, that made him create all his iconic paintings, and that lead him to his death, will remain.